Welcome back. It's For the Love of Speed here. We got the manufacturer's race from last week. I'm in GT2. This is Group 4 Jaguar, and man, this was my third session, and this was a tough race. Now I'm on the Logitech G29 right now, looking to get the T300, but the G29 has this notchy effect because it's gear driven. That when you turn, the inputs don't always give you the exact, how to put this. It's not exact. Sometimes there's a little bit of lag between your motion and what actually happens. So turning into corners, you have to turn a little bit leerily, but you can still get some speed out of it. So we ended up qualifying ninth. Again, this is my third try. So we race as clean as possible. I really do. If I make a mistake and I do touch somebody, I always try to give them a chance to get that space back. But we're working our way up. We're already back into 8th, and I was feeling really good about this race. I know we had one more session after this that we could have gotten into, but I was just going to take the points from this. If I had a good finish, I thought that I could, starting from 8th. We had started in like 12th before. Previous race, I actually didn't put enough gas in the car, so I ran out. So we're going to take a little inside run here, and I think that pushes us up into 6th. We've got a Subaru behind us that was really kind of pushy, and which was fine. But this Jaguar has a lot of acceleration, so we're using that. We're using the draft from the Mustang to try and get a little bit going into this corner. This felt good, so I was just going to let him know that I was going to take the inside. Now, Subaru pushes me obviously into him, so I'm trying to let this guy get his spot back, but then I'm just getting bumped around by people. I'm not ghosted out yet, so I just took a lot of, we actually took some damage there, and obviously you can see me dropping back into 12th. I lost 6 positions in one corner because I was trying to be a gentleman. Sucks, but happens. Nice guys, and I think it's just better karma to be good. I think to set myself up in these Manufacturers Cups races as somebody who drives fair and clean is something that I want to do. I'd rather people know that I'm going to be fair. So anyway, we're actually fighting back for 10th now. We've got a couple of passes. One guy actually went off into the grass. This guy pushes me off into the gravel, and I just see my race going down the drain. I'm kind of devastated at this point because this is my third race. It was tough. But mentally, I told myself, it can't get any worse than this. So now we've got half of lap 2 and the rest of the race to try to get something done. And I think at this point, I was just going to try to drive. And it was kind of nice to have the track by myself and not be worrying about people. I knew that people would be stretching themselves out. And so I was going to be able to make some runs. So here we are, already getting back into 15th after that. Psycho Crowley, I think was his name was, and we're cool. He definitely apologized after the race for that one. We had kind of had some run-ins before, actually, last week's Group 3 race. So I know this person in front of me has a penalty. So we're going to hustle and see if we can make some moves to try to catch him by the time he gets to the penalty spot. I knew that the people in back were running about a second behind me in terms of qualifying pace. So, and I hadn't seen them before. Again, I had seen a few of these guys in the other 2 previous races, so I thought that it was possible that I could at least finish 10th if I drove the way that I knew I could drive. I did set a qualifying time of 1:26, but it was just, I don't know. You do definitely have to get in a groove on this track. This track takes that. But again, I mean, we've got 4 cars bunched up here, so I was feeling pretty good. Watch this. This was crazy to watch. I don't know if we're going to see it. We're not going to see it. This guy in front of me, you'll see the car on the right is just going to go into the wall. Yeah, there he goes. So this guy in front of me had just shoved this dude right off the road. I think they had been beefing a little bit on the track, so he took that guy out, served a 1-second time penalty. There was no other penalty for knocking another car off track, so whatever. That gave me 2 more spots. So I'm now in 13th. I'm feeling okay. This is lap 3, so I know that we're doing all right. We're just going to keep driving though. And my real goal now at this point is to just be as consistent as possible. We just had our first 127. And we're looking to just try to see if we can just do better laps as we go through this race, as the tires are getting warm and we're settling into the race now. So in 13th, I know that for this guy here, Juan V, his BMW was not too fast. I think he was taking the corners okay, but it's going to take me 2 laps to catch this guy. I know that I'm feeling okay at this point. Again, it is my 3rd race of the night, so after working a 40-hour work week, you know, and having to come home, you know, you go to the gym, you handle your business, and then you hop on to race, it can be a little bit much. I think we were about 1.5 seconds behind him right now, so we weren't catching much of a draft. And we're going to fast forward here to this 2nd lap where I actually do catch him. So as you can see, this is actually 2 laps later. I mean, like I said, he was driving pretty decent. I just know that his car didn't have the power and acceleration I had, so I just had to keep driving consistently. He must have been 2.5 seconds ahead. I'm sorry. So I think he was about 2.8 seconds ahead. As you can see, we've done a couple of 127s, so we got 3 consistent laps here, which I was actually feeling pretty good about, getting some confidence, thinking that I could actually make a run. And the best that I was doing kept coming up. So definitely fed my confidence a little bit after just kind of the shitty opening that we had. Just getting bumped when I was trying to be cool, trying to be a gentleman, let the guy get his car straight. Because I got bumped down, lost some spots, and then got knocked off the track into the route 16. So here's when we got the run with this guy. This was 2 laps later. So we were just absolutely just destroying that draft, and we're going to go into this turn, and he's going to stay up on us, but it's pretty over for him. The Jaguar, like I said, has just this great acceleration. In a way, that acceleration allows it to keep up with some of the other cars, especially like that Nissan. Even if in the straights, the Jaguar is so quick through the corners, I think it really suits what kind of driver I am. So we did get past him, so now we're in 11th. And we've got, I think, 2 guys to catch. And the guy who actually knocked us off is in 10. So that feels good to be catching that guy. It's always nice to put that thought into another driver's mind that another driver is just as superior that he can go out. So we're going to work on catching Cyber Crowley and Deputy Fishtail, who are battling right now. And I think this is going to take us to the next lap. So we'll go ahead and fast forward. As you can see, we did catch W, and Psycho went ahead and got past him, which he better have. I'm not necessarily hunting him down. Like I said, for me, it's about playing clean so that people will give you the respect if you give them respect. So as you can see, though, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight laps of 127. So again, confidence growing, and I've been catching people this whole time while I was down at 16. So to get back up to 11 feels nice. It's nice to be running up on 10th. Like I said, my goal was, after getting put in 16th, was to just really try to finish 10th. I didn't know how anybody was going to be driving. I assume that in the cup races, everybody's at least as talented as me. Not saying I'm talented, but I'm saying of my skill level. So we're running behind Deputy. I'm going to try to get past him before we go into the pits. I think we got one more lap. We see that he just got a penalty, so we're just going to take the inside line real quick and get around. He was actually pretty cool. Shout out to Deputy for letting us have that line. I think he, like I said, if you'd be cool with people, you weren't stupid. So it was nice to go ahead and be past him. He's going to serve his time penalty, and I'm going to go ahead and try to catch up to the cycle code before we go ahead and hit the pits on this next lap. So took us another lap, another 127 on the board. Getting ready to head into the pits. Psycho's doing his job. I know that me and Psycho are similar skill level. He's in the Mercedes, which looked like it wasn't that great for this track. People are certainly heading to the pits lane. We were not in the car that could do a one-stop strategy, and I don't think I would have wanted to do a one-stop strategy anyway, because I don't care for conserving fuel. I knew that I slowed down a little bit to try to make sure I didn't have a pit lane entry penalty like a lot of people were getting. So we hit the pits, get a little bit of gas. I like I said, I think I took 69. I filled up to 69% in the previous race, and I knew I was going to be a lap short. So the first race I went to 79, and then we just didn't finish that well. So this race I knew that 79 was probably the target. It gave me enough to just hammer on the gas and get out. It didn't take that long to fill up. So looks like we're coming back out on 10th, and I think Rocket Man is actually in front of me in the Jaguar standings. Looks like he had a better finish than me in the first race, so he's going to stay ahead of me in the Jaguar standings. I think third, and he is second. I'm ranked first in my region, which doesn't mean anything because I don't think there's too many people driving in Ohio. And then 132nd in GT2 in my regional North America, South America. So Rocket Man, for whatever reason, wasn't driving that fast. So it was kind of easy to go ahead and make a run on him. I don't know what he was doing. Maybe he was trying to conserve fuel. I don't know. But he wasn't up to speed. He seemed faster in the first two races that I saw him in. Again, most of these people were repeats. I think Mr. McGill also up top that you see was maybe in a Subaru. So he was trying to maybe do a one-stop or something like that, or just get a couple more laps out. Crowley is serving a time penalty. So Rocket Man's up, and unfortunately, I think he didn't see me on the inside, so I had a little run with him. I don't know what he was doing. I just don't think he saw me taking the inside line. I don't know what he was doing. He was driving me like a weird. So we're going to go ahead and take 11th. I think we had come into the pits at 10th. So that's a person, 2 people. So now we're in the night. And I think we got Dream Wizards up next. So Dream Wizards up next. So we're going to fast forward to catching him. Again, all these passes and the consistent lap times did make me feel pretty good. So I was pretty good. I was going to be happy with this race and just take the points from it. This is my first time in the Drivers' Cup, so I just wanted to. I just want the experience of being out there in these tough races. Tough races for me. So it was fun to just settle into this race after the horrid start. Let's go ahead and fast forward to catching Drivers. We actually passed Dream Wizards at this start. He was the first guy that we passed. I think he was in 15th and I was in 16th. So we know that we can make the run on him because we think that he's trying to do a no stop in the Porsche. So we're making the run. Psycho is actually catching us. I think I was maybe getting a little bit ahead of myself, thinking that I could leave him behind. But I think when I passed him, he may have gotten his head back on straight because he started hunting me down. But it was cool because he kept me on my toes. So we're going to try to hunt down Dream Wizards here, get this done so we can get up to 8th, and maybe try to hang out there for the rest of the race. So let's go ahead and enjoy a little bit of the race action, and I'll see you in a few laps. Psycho. We had a great race. I don't mind the push off, it's whatever, I forgot about it. And now we're just racing for this 8th spot. Again, starting in ninth. It was like, I felt like I deserved more than this position. I mean, I had done a lot of work over the course of the race. We started at ninth, finished in 8th. We're good, but Psycho, putting this pressure on me. Coming around this corner, I briefly go off, and I'm going to get hit with. I was taking time for it. I'm thinking maybe I can cause him to make a mistake at this point, following in my slip, but he doesn't, and I figured if I can just stay behind him, maybe he'll make a mistake, and I'll have a little chance here to get this back, but he's going to be falling pretty close. I'm going to be serving this time. I'm going to go off to the side here, I think, more specifically. It doesn't matter, so he's going to go ahead and take that position from me. It sucks. But great, shout out to him for putting that pressure on me. I mean, he was on me for a couple laps. We did set a best lap time of 126. It's closer to our qualifying time, so we did feel pretty good about that. The rest was 127. So we had a very consistent pace in terms of lap time. I was happy with it. I was tired. We had fought a lot. We both go off here. And that was it. It was a great race. If you like these, go ahead and please like and subscribe. And we'll go ahead and get these other races uploaded as well. Thanks for watching.